tired in my arms. I think you have done this before.
Many times. 11 years now. And take it inside.
Can we maybe go for a ride?
Sure.
That's nice. Let's go. Good morning guys, صباح الخير، عاملين ايه؟ Today I am in 6th of October, 6 October. Today I'm very excited. I think this is going to be the most important vlog ever from Egypt on my channel, because today I'm going to speak with a man who's using a wheelchair, and we're going to have a conversation about a very important topic, and that is disabilities in Egypt, what it's like to have disabilities in Egypt. And I think it's a very important topic, and I want to raise some awareness about this topic in Egypt. So that's why I want to make this small vlog from the Mall of Arabia today, and I'm going to speak with this man. So yeah. Okay, so now I'm sitting here with Abdullah, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm very excited to meet him. And I just met this guy, and I don't know so much about him yet, but he's going to say a little bit more. What's your name, and where do you live?
My name is Abdullah Adil. I live in Egypt, 6th of October city. I am a web developer, full-time web developer. So I am creating websites.
That's cool.
This is what I do for a living.
Yeah.
In 2007, I had a car accident.
Okay.
I had an injury in my back. I broke my back, and I cut my spinal cord. So from that time, I am paralyzed, half paralyzed, and I'm using a wheelchair.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm just wondering, because when I have been thinking about people in wheelchair in Egypt, I have been thinking that this has to be a little bit hard, like traveling around in Cairo because of the traffic, and crossing the streets and things like that, going with the bus. I have just been thinking that this has to be some complications with this.
Yes.
Maybe you can say a little bit about that?
I think so. First of all, I think I have a question for you.
Yeah.
For how long you are living in Egypt?
Since September, so 5 months.
5 months.
Yeah.
So the next question, how many people on wheelchairs you met?
Not so many. I don't know.
Less than 10?
Yeah, I think so.
Less than 10, yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Just outside hospitals, sometimes I see people in wheelchairs.
Yes, but this is normal.
Yeah.
I mean in normal life, in normal places.
No.
They are very unnormal to see them, right?
Yeah.
I think this is the problem, because the country is not maybe prepared for them to go around and live, and also the mentality of the people here is very maybe closed.
Yeah.
They think, I think most of people think people on wheelchairs, they just need to sit at home.
Yeah.
They don't need to work. They don't need to go to places, you know. And I think this is very bad.
Thank you.
I have, because I am on a wheelchair.
Yeah.
In my connections or like people I know, there are many people on wheelchairs, but most of them sitting at home. They don't have jobs. Not just because they can't, but also because people sit or put them in that like frame. They don't have to work.
Okay.
You know, I think in Norway you can see more people in wheelchairs on
Yeah,
the streets, right?
it's more normal to see in the streets
And
in
working
yeah,
also.
working also.
Right?
Yeah,
But here in Egypt, not that much.
no.
For example, we are in a mall.
Yeah.
Malls in Egypt are maybe the most accessible places in all the country, you know. But even if we are in an accessible place, you hear from some time the adhan of al-Asr. Do you know what does that mean?
No.
It's the calling for prayer to Muslims, you know.
Yeah.
So in like around that time, I need to pray the Asr prayer. But if you ask about the mosque here, you will find it in a second floor with stairs.
Okay, so it's
So
almost impossible to go there.
I can't even go to pray the Asr at the mosque. So
Okay.
I just will pray like anywhere, not in the mosque. And this is one of the most accessible places in Egypt.
Okay.
A mall.
Yeah.
So of course you can imagine the place is not accessible at all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
This
see.
is much, right?
Yeah. And it's so different from Norway because
Yes,
I think
so.
like shopping malls, at least the shopping malls are like made easy accessible for
Exactly.
people with wheelchairs or other
Yes.
disabilities.
Yes.
So I think it's so different.
Yes.
Also, I'm wondering, if you want to say something about how people treat you when you are in a wheelchair. Is
Yes.
that
This is a little bit funny.
okay? Yeah. Go ahead.
There is like an impression in Egypt that everyone on a wheelchair in the street, he is begging
Okay.
for money.
Okay.
You know. So yes, this is real. Like,
Really?
many of my friends met that situation
Okay.
or lived that situation. Once I was like, I have a car and I'm driving it by myself.
Really?
Yes. I
Wow.
just came with it. I can like.
You came
show
here
it.
with car?
Yes.
Can you show me afterwards?
Of course. Yes.
Wow, really?
I was washing my car in a like washing shop. Here in Egypt, there are like washing shops for cars. So
Yeah.
you give them the car,
Yeah.
they wash it, they return it back for you, inside and outside. So I was washing the car and then standing or like just sitting in front of the shop, waiting for the car to finish.
Yeah.
And next to the like washing shop, there is a forn.
Yeah, bakery.
You know what does this mean?
Oh.
You just like
bakery.
said it in
Bakery.
the last video.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Bakery.
Bakery, yes, but a baladi bakery, local one. He
Yeah.
make the baladi bread. So I smelled the bread, the smell of the bread, and I was hungry. So I bought like 2 pieces of bread, and I just sat there to eat them. So some very simple man. He is, I think, a worker. He will work in like building and things like this. He came to me and he asked me if he can buy me some ta'miya and some eggplant to eat the bread with.
Yeah.
I think he thought I am a poor.
Yeah.
Even I dressed well, but because of the wheelchair, he thought that I am a poor person.
Yeah.
And I need help because I'm eating like just bread in the street.
Yeah.
You know. So when I told him this is my car,
How was
he was
reacting?
shocked, you know, and very embarrassed.
But
Yes.
how did you feel when he told you that he could buy stuff for you?
For me, I take these things very easy, you know.
Yeah, okay.
So it doesn't like bother me or irritate me.
Yeah.
I think it's fun. But for other people, and I know this because they talk about this in private groups, I am a member of them. It hurt them, you know. So I know a person, a friend of mine, on a wheelchair too. He was going out from the Jum'ah prayer, from the mosque.
Yeah.
This is a prayer. All people go to the mosque, they pray together, and they then go home on Friday.
Yeah.
So he was going out from this, and some person, he came to him and he gave him like £5 in his hand as he's a beggar, you know. I think he said this hurt him so much because he don't need money. He is working. He's just like me. He have a job. And he don't need like people to give him money. But because of the wheelchair, they assumed he's sitting there. Because in Egypt, it's very typical to find beggars after prayer begging from prayers, you know. So it hurt him so much. I think people are different. Not all people take this situation the same. I take it like as the funny thing. but they take it as a very heavy thing.
Do you think some people are more isolated in their houses? They want to stay in their houses because
Yes.
they are scared of these situations when they
Yes.
go out?
Yes, I think so. Because people, I won't say all people, but many people make it very hard to them to go out because they treat them bad, not in an intention way, you know, but it just come like this, like
Yeah.
this situation.
Yeah, yeah.
That person, he is giving him money because his intention is good. He
yeah.
want to help,
Yeah, of course.
but he is using it a wrong way, I think.
Yeah.
That's it. So I think yes, many of us in Egypt, like the disabled people, are very isolated and they prefer stay at home because it's hard for them to go out and face that world, you know.
Yeah, I understand.
Yes, and everything on a daily basis designed to make you feel like this or act like this. So, for example, if I don't have a car,
Yeah.
I won't be able to come here with like, for example, public transportation because
Yeah,
it's not prepared.
Impossible.
Exactly, because in Egypt there are the buses, the microbuses, the trains,
Yeah.
the what else?
Metros.
Taxis. Almost all of this not accessible. Maybe just the metro
Yeah.
will be accessible, and maybe not all the stations too.
Yeah.
Yes. So if I don't have a car, that's why like car is like very necessary thing for me as a person in a wheelchair in Egypt, you know, because without a car I can't go to my work.
Yeah.
I can't go to any place. I think the only option for me is to take an Uber, and it's not accessible too.
No.
But an Uber, like I'm paying money, so he will wait for me.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah,
move
yeah.
myself to the car, things like this. But Uber is expensive.
But yeah, maybe you can say more about this afterwards. But this car you have, I guess it's is it like a special car?
No,
car?
no
Is
at
it
all.
Normal car?
It's a normal car,
Yeah.
very like sedan normal car, Hyundai.
Okay.
And there are some like people here in Egypt, they install that device.
Okay.
It allow me to drive the car without using my legs.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, so the gas pedal, it's like in my hand, the brakes in my hand, things like this.
So the price for this car is not very different from another
No,
car.
the same.
The same.
The
yeah.
same, yes. But there is an option in Egypt, a disabled person can have a car without taxes
Ah.
or customs.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. So it's a little bit cheaper, but
Yeah.
still very expensive. In Egypt, it's very, very difficult to be in a relationship if I am a man.
Yeah.
It's very hard to find like a woman or a girl accepting your situation
Yeah.
because the mentality here not very much in the side of a wheelchair user, you know. And you know, in our culture, the decision is not just for the girl;
Yeah.
it's also for her family.
Yeah. Yeah.
So even if you found a girl accepting you, liking you, most of the time you will find her family refusing this relationship because I understand they want the best for their daughter, but from their perspective, the best is not a person in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
You know, they think he will be a burden.
Yeah.
He will be a difficulty.
Yeah.
You know, they want someone normal because they think in their normal way of thinking, he will take care of their daughter like much better.
Yeah.
I think so. So personally, I was in a relationship with a girl, actually two girls, not at the same time,
Yeah.
after college,
Yeah.
but both of them.
Before the accident.
No, after.
After the accident.
After,
Yeah.
yes. But after the accident, after the university, I think I was ready to be in a relationship. You know, I graduated, I am working, but both of the girls, their families didn't accept my situation, and they refused the marriage.
Yeah.
Yes. I can't say I'm not angry. I can't say I'm not sad because of this, but I still understand. Some other people don't, but I understand they just want the best for their daughters from their perspective.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think it's very difficult for females and males,
Yeah.
the disabled like persons, to be in a relationship with a normal one.
Yeah.
but maybe a little bit easier for a female, because when it comes to the male, the normal male, the decision of marriage in his hand more. His family don't have that of effect on him. You know? Yes. So this is the marriage topic when it comes to a wheelchair user. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing. And I'm also wondering about how it was for you to find a job after you finished your studies.
Yes. I graduated in 2012.
Yeah.
And I was, as they say, the nerd, you know.
Okay.
Yes, I was the first on my class.
Okay.
And in Egypt, if you are one of the first three in your class, they take you in the university to be like a teacher assistant.
Okay.
You know, it's a job with a salary. It's with full salary and full-time job and things like this.
That's
yes,
very nice.
Very nice job. And I wanted this in the beginning, but the dean of my university refused. Yes, he told me because of my situation, the law refusing me to be in that position.
Okay.
You know, I reviewed the law, and there's no such thing. He just said this because he didn't want to hire a person in wheelchair.
Okay.
But in the end, I didn't want to be in a place with people don't want me to be there.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yes, even if I faced him and I had the job in a legal way.
Yeah.
I will still have problem with him and with the staff because they don't want me there.
Yeah.
Yes. So I just decided to find another job. But I sat in my home for 8 months without a job, because most of the jobs I apply to, they either like in a high place I can't go to and there is no elevator and things like this, or the owners of these like businesses, they don't want to hire a person on a wheelchair because they have that impression I will be like tired all the time, I won't be able to go to the work, I will be a burden, I will need a lot of help, things like this. Yes. So in the end, I think I found a job in a sports club as a social media specialist. Not my job, but I accepted because like I needed to have a work, you know. I didn't need it like financially in that time, but I needed like in a personal way. I wanted to feel and I wanted to feel that I am useful. I am doing something.
Of course.
Yes. So I accepted that job for 2 years. I had a very low salary. It was like almost like covering my gas for the car, but I did it because I wanted to have a job. Then I had an offer to work in a rehabilitation center for a hospital. It's specialized in like rehabilitating people after accidents. Most of them, they are using wheelchairs too. So because of this job, I was working as an IT, you know. But because of this, I had the chance to meet many people like me on wheelchairs and see how they deal and what happened in their lives and how they live, you know. So I saw many people, most of them just, as I told you, their families and the society just pushing them to concentrate on therapy and rehabilitation because the only option he has is to walk again or sit at home, you know. I saw people just like wasting their times in this rehabilitation center for years, like literally years, because he won't walk again. And maybe he will, but from what I know, the complete cut in a spinal cord don't have a cure yet, you know. So it's like pushing a wall, you know. So I worked in this job for 2 years too. Finally, I didn't feel like very comfortable in that place I was working in because many things changed. So I decided to find another one. So recently, from 3 years, I applied for a web developer job,
Yeah,
very near to my home in 6th of October.
that's great.
Yes, and they accepted me. They didn't like concentrate at all or look at all to my situation.
Oh, really?
Yes, very. I was very impressed. Very surprised. They just concentrated on my qualifies.
That's so good.
Yes, they made me a test, and I passed it, and they hired me like immediately. And I'm working with them for 3 years now, and I'm very comfortable with them. They are a very good person.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. My workplace not accessible.
It's not?
Accessible.
Okay.
There are like a lot of stairs.
Okay.
But
so what do you do?
every day, my colleagues they carry me
Yeah.
these stairs.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yes, they are very like friendly and good people. I think. Yes.
That's so good.
Yes.
So now you're happy with your job and...
I am, yes, but of course it was a long and difficult way to have the job I want or I like, and I don't think that chance come to many people in my situation. Yes.
So you think you are maybe very lucky that you found this job
Very lucky.
comparing to many others. Want to say something more? Do you have a message to YouTube before ending this interview?
I think we covered most of the things.
Yeah.
If I have a message to your like viewers or your subscribers, I know because I am a subscriber for your channel.
Yeah.
There
Thank
are-
you for that.
You are welcome.
Remember to subscribe.
I know that there are many Egyptians
Yeah.
following you, and they are really enjoying what are you doing. So the first message will be to them: try to change the impression about the disabled people.
Yeah.
Try to look them from another perspective. Try to talk to them. Go out with them. Live with them some like of what they are living, because they will learn more.
Yeah.
And they will be different persons, because like treating a disabled person will change you. You will like know things you didn't imagine it's there.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is the first thing I think. And for your non-Egyptians
Yeah.
followers, I think my message to them is to come to Egypt. It's a very nice country.
Yeah, I can't agree more.
Yes.
Yeah.
People here love and welcome any like foreigner or any
Yeah,
non-Egyptian
That's true.
to be in the country and to even live in the country.
Yeah.
We don't mind at all. We are not like scary people at all. I hope we are friendly.
Yeah.
I went out with Udin today.
Yeah.
So I think we can be good friends. So just come to Egypt and enjoy it, because it's very like interesting and good country.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
So thank you so much. Yeah, I think I don't have more to say. You have just covered everything. So thank you so much. Thank
you
you.
are welcome. You are welcome.
So this is your car.
Yes.
It looks like a normal car.
It is a normal car. It just has a device.
Yeah.
I will show it to you now.
So can everyone park here, or is it for people with wheelchairs?
No, it's for disabled people.
Yeah.
As you see, no other cars.
Yeah.
This is the device I'm telling you.
Which one? This one?
Yes. Just like a pair of lifts connected to the pedals.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Yeah, yeah. Here.
Connected here, yes.
Yeah, it's connected to the pedals up here.
Yes. And with this like black arm.
This one?
Yes. Yes. Like backward like this is the gas.
Okay.
Forward is the brake. Try it and notice what happened with the pedals.
Ah, okay.
You see?
Yeah.
Yes. Just
Wow.
push it like this, brakes.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yes. Yes, I don't need to use my legs at all, so I just use my hands.
But everything inside is just like
any other car.
yeah.
Yes.
Wow. I think you have done this before.
Many times. 11 years now. The other side.
This one?
Yes.
Now it's good to go.
Yes.
I'm already tired in my arms.
This wheel out
Yeah.
and take it inside. Then take my leg inside. And I make it like this.
Uh-huh.
And take it inside.
Okay.
And
And now you're good to go.
ready to go.
Wow. Can we maybe go for a ride?
Sure.
That's nice. Let's go.
That like balcony with
Uh-huh.
the metal bars.
Yeah.
This is my balcony.
Okay.
We will go there and park now.
Wow. Good to go?
Good to go. This is my ramp. This one.
Yeah.
I did this.
You did it?
Yes, with my family, of course.
Yeah.
Like not the government, not any institution.
Uh-huh.
We just did it because I can't go inside my home without the ramps.
Of course you can.
So now we will go. This is like a handmade ramp, so it's not very accurate or professional,
No?
but it's doing the job.
Yeah.
This is another one. My dad designed this one
Uh-huh.
for me, and this is the final one on the balcony.
Ah, yeah.
Then I am in the apartment.
Okay.
And
So
yes,
now I'm trying korom mashi.
Karom
Sa-
Mash, yes, exactly.
Okay. And it's very nice.
This is the first time you try it?
Yeah, it's the first time I try this korom mashi. I've tried mashi before, but not like this.
Yes.
حلوة جدا.
بالهنا والشفا.
بطة.
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 Yes.
بطة. بطة.
شبك. In English. Macaroons. I was saying it in a wrong way.
Yeah.